Hello, everyone. I my name is Lioness. I am starting a new series called AOWE Training Videos. This is for informational purposes only. If you have any ideas for videos that I could do that you would like to see, let me know. I will accommodate the best I can. For this video, I am going to show you guys how to participate in war game events. Before I get started, let me start with a few basics. For starters, my city appearance may look different from some of yours, simply because I have changed it in the options tab. You find the options tab by the little gear icon here and the wrench. Now, if you scroll down, you can see the option that says New Main City Interference. If you check that box, I uncheck it, you can see my city goes back to this display. And to change it back, you just simply go back into the options tab and recheck that box. And as you can see, it goes back. No matter what the interface looks like, all the buttons are in the same place. Everything works exactly the same. It just changes the appearance. Another useful option would be to display your VIP flag on the world map. I keep mine unchecked because I do not want to share my VIP level with people, because it can make you a target. If you look, you cannot see my VIP flag on the map, on the world map, which is visible to all players. But if you go back into your city, I will go ahead and check it right here, and as you can see, my VIP flag is now displayed for all to see. That is entirely your choice. My suggestion would be not to display it that is just a personal opinion of mine. Now, with your resources, you see I have all my resources low. During war game events, you want to keep your resources low. If you are not logged in during war game events, you want to keep troops on your wall at all times. You do that by tapping your city wall and tapping garrison and choosing hero. I use the auto config button unless I am trying to put a specific troop type on my wall. I am going to take my troops off my wall. Also, you want to build fortifications. Mine are knocked down from being attacked for the war game event. I try to build them as evenly as possible. I don't have resources right now because I drained them, but I'm going to get resources from playing war game. So here we go. In your lower left corner of your city, you can see there's multiple icons. I'm going to go ahead and go into my events tab, which is right here on this horn icon, and there's one of two ways you can get into the war game event. One is going into your events tab, and at the top you can see there's an option for limited time or permanent. I will go under limited time, and you can see that the war game event is displayed on the bottom row in the middle there. You can tap that and you can go ahead and see the option of going into the war game, and if you hit attack, it will take you directly to your target. Or from the world map, you can find the icon that looks the same over here on the right side and tap that shield with the double swords there and hit attack, and it'll take you to the same spot. few things before I get started. There is on yours it will show a option to lower your march times. If you do not want to use city port cards, I use city port cards if I have enough. If not, I lower my march times. I have already lowered mine to the maximum. It is 10 gold for each time you lower it, and that is good for the server day, all day on the server, until the server refreshes. Okay. Every day, everyone gets 30 attack chances and 30 defense chances. As you can see, I have purchased more by hitting the little plus sign next to the attack rewards, and it is 5 gold per attack no matter how many you buy. And I am going to go ahead and attack this person. You want to make the march times as minimal as possible because you don't want them to have much of a warning, to give them a chance to put troops on their wall if they have not already done so. And we were successful. I'm going to see what happened. Well, I am not going to complain. And then I will go on to the next person on my list. As you can see, every spot where it says win, there are 0 points because the points go to 0 after you win. I am going to go ahead and hit attack on the next city, and I am going to port right next to them. I'm going to there you go. And now that I have all of these attacks finished, I'm going to hit refresh, and as you can see, it is free. It is free as long as you complete all of your attacks, as far as I know. If you hit somebody and you can't get through their wall, that is okay, that happens. But you have to attempt to hit them before it'll give you a free refresh. I am going to port to my next person. I'm going to hit my auto config button because it's quicker. Right now I am using horses because horses are your fastest marchers. Also, a few more things from the war game events. The points down here, you can use those to purchase things by tapping reward exchange, and as you can see, there are different things that you can buy that could help for upgrades and things like that. It just depends on your preference. I am working on getting these gems, which is why I am purchasing multiple attacks. And also you earn points for your alliance. We are trying to take the top #1 spot, and that takes participation of all alliance members. It is very important to support the alliance by participating in these events. So I'm going to go ahead and hit attack. And you can see this is my next target. Let's see if I can break down his wall. There, I was successful in my attack. You also gain prestige if you killed troops on their wall. And the more troops you kill, the higher the prestige is. And that can help you level up. Wow, this is a pretty good battle. Alright. I am going to go ahead and hit attack on my next target. As you attack, you will fill up resources. Also copper. I'm going to go for my next target. Now, as you can see, I have completed all 4 targets. I am going to go ahead and push the refresh button. As you can see that it's free. Now, I haven't made any attacks on this page, so if you hit the refresh button without doing your attacks, it will cost Wargame points. But I'm going to go ahead and clear that page and go ahead and refresh, and it should be free. I've got some more prestige out of that. As you can see, 14,000. Excuse my notifications. Also, if you do not want the war reports, you can go ahead and make them go away by checking the box when it shows up. So as you can see, it says there's an option, do not remind me again today, and it says you can readjust them in the settings menu. And then I'll go ahead and watch this battle, and my next attack, that war report will not show up. And once you turn those off for the day, it turns them off for all your attacks, including monster marches and any wildernesses, any battles on the world map, that will turn them off. Instead, it just tells you that you were successful or were not successful in your attack. And as you can see, they're all completed. I'm going to go ahead and hit this refresh button. As you can see that it's free. I am going to go ahead and conclude this video. Your resources, almost forgot. If you as you build resources from hitting cities for your Wargame event, you can put those in your alliance donations by pushing your alliance tab and hitting contribution. And you want to build up those contribution points. It helps your alliance upgrade. Also, you can put them into your library. It is beneficial for you and your alliance. That's all for this video. If you guys would like to see something specific, let me know. I will accommodate again. And one more thing before I go, I almost forgot, you don't want to leave your copper full if you can help it. There's a couple ways you can do that. If you go into your inventory, which is the chest on your right side there, and tap inventory, you can go into under the bonus tab. If you have fast copper explorer coupons, you can tap those. There are 3 different levels. The big one is worth 2 million copper coins. You can explore 2 million copper coins at a time, and you can get soul crystals and other resources, other gem resources. The medium one is 1 million at a time, and the small one would be 500,000 copper at a time. But there are a limit to how many times you can use per day. As you can see, there's 10 times available today. And once those 10 are done, you can't use no more of those. Another thing you can use for your copper, you can upgrade metals. As you can see, it takes a lot of copper the higher you get to upgrade metals. And now it's insufficient, so I just go ahead and go to the next metal, and continue to upgrade and try to leave my copper as low as possible to keep other players from getting it. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.